What's going on, Answer Squad? It is your boy James here.
Hey everybody, it is your girl Melissa.
And we are the Answers Uncut.
This video is going to be very interesting. Do you have a lot of money? Do you have money tucked away? Does it make you feel comfortable and excited to see that large lump sum of money sitting in your savings account?
So in this video, we are going to show you why saving in 2021 is dead.
Definitely.
Dead. Dead, gone dead. D-E-D dead.
D-E-D, baby. That's not how you spell dead.
Finito.
You guys get the point. So make sure you subscribe to this video and give it a thumbs up, and you do not want to miss this.
Alright guys, so I know you guys have heard the old saying, you know, save and tuck your money away for a rainy day.
Put it underneath your mattress.
Yeah, just save it, save. That's the best way to wealth. Although there is some truth to that. In 2021, things have changed. And overall, saving is not the best strategy to build wealth in 2021. And we're going to show you why in this video.
There's so many reasons why saving is dead. And quite frankly, just a disclaimer for this video, we're talking about everything outside of your 3 to 6 months emergency savings.
Yeah.
So everything outside of that is absolutely dead. And the number one reason is gonna be inflation.
That's it.
Inflation is what, baby?
Inflation is about 2 to 3%. That means that's why, you know, 50 years ago, you know, you could buy a gallon of gas for like $1 and some change. That's why now it costs a whole lot more. You know, just looking at almost $3 right now where we're at in the East Coast. But that's because of inflation. The value of your dollar, it descends year by year.
Definitely. So your purchasing power, like he said, he made the reference to gas, inflation. If you have $10,000 sitting in your bank account, and you have that $10,000 year after year just sitting there, and it makes you feel so good to know that you have $10,000. $10,000 in 2011 is not going to purchase you the same amount of goods as it would in 2021.
That's true.
In today's. All right, guys. So let's think about it. Everybody think back to 20 years ago. Think about how much candy you could buy with $1.
Right.
Think about how much houses cost. Think about how much cars cost. Think about how much groceries cost. Every single thing increases in price. And that's the concept of inflation. And when you think about it, and baby, I would love to hear how you feel about this.
Yeah. We
print so much money here in the US.
Yeah, that's so true. I mean, especially right now with the way the economy is going, with all the money and the funds that are being pumped into the economy right now, we are literally printing money, and the value of the US dollar is dropping faster than ever before. So currently right now, if you are hoarding onto your money, you're holding on to money that's losing value each day. So it's up to us, you, to be savvy about your money. And since 1971, the United States dollar was taken off of the gold standard, meaning that it wasn't backed by the US dollar gold anymore. So overall, we have to understand that because of these changes, we have to be more savvy. We have to be more crafty when it comes to making our money work for us.
Definitely. So if your money is sitting in your savings account and it's unemployed,
yeah, you got to put it to work.
You have a big problem. You definitely have a big problem. In this video, we actually want to kind of tell you what you can do to fix it.
Yeah, so stay tuned because we're going to show you some ways to bring your savings back to life. We're going to raise it from the dead. We're going to raise it from the dead, y'all.
Definitely, definitely. And just think about it like this as an example. Even from a biblical standpoint, it says that a wise man is going to bring his children, or leave an inheritance for his children's children.
That's right.
And if you had, $100,000 in your bank account, and by the time your children's get to it, you're not going to be able to buy that much. It's going to be worth a lot less.
Yeah, a whole lot less.
Definitely. Not only should you be worried about inflation right now being 2 to 3%, but you should also be worried and concerned about the inflation that's foreseeable.
Yeah.
I want to say that statistics say that inflation is projected to increase to 4 to 6%.
Yeah.
Just because, like James said, we're printing so much money that the average dollar is just not gonna cut it. Not as much as it used to be.
That's so true. And I mean, honestly, the way, and at the end of the day, money is the value that we put on it. And the more we start to devalue money because the prices of goods and costs of things are going up, that's just going to make it harder for your money to work. And if you are earning an income or making money and you're paying taxes, you're spending on living, and all you're doing is saving, you are pretty much stuck in like a 1950s model of like the way you're supposed to use money.
And you're doing your money a disservice.
That's
and
right.
One of the reasons, oh my God, one more thing before we go ahead and give you guys the answer to this problem.
That's right.
Is think about the time that it's going to take you to double your money.
Yeah.
And that's simple. It's the rule of 72. So if your interest rate, and if you guys don't know what the rule of 72 is, then you guys definitely want to make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.
That's right.
Because in another video, we're going to be going in depth in terms of what is the financial rule of 72. But if, say for example, if your savings account is bringing you 0.05% interest, it is going to take you approximately, give me 1 second.
Go ahead and add it up.
I know, I need to do this. This is really interesting.
And this is a great way you can use to calculate how your money's going to be able to work for you.
It's going to take you 1,440 years to double your money with an interest rate of 0.05.
That's crazy.
So what? Like you're never gonna double your money. Not that you're gonna be able to.
Not in your lifetime.
Exactly.
And just look at money as a currency. As a currency, and what do currents do? They flow. So when you park your money, it's not flowing. And as a current flows, that's how your money has to work. It has to move into other vehicles to grow and bring you more return.
That's what it was designed to do.
Yes.
Okay, we finally are going to tell you guys the answer. And how you guys can put your money back to work and bring it back to life.
And guys, this here is a no-brainer. It's something you should be doing in 2021. Which is investing your money. Investing it to make more money, guys. And the stats are crazy. So we'll give you guys a practical view of what investing can do to the money that you make right now. So let's just take, for example, like $10,000. How much would you have made $10,000 if you invested it 10 years ago, Dave?
So, and before we even get into the numbers, I want to make a point to just say, when you have $10,000 in your savings account, we're using $10,000 because it's super simple. And most people, we would hope, would have some type of savings. So let's just, for number purposes, 10,000. Let's talk about how it makes people feel. It makes people feel so good to have money sitting in their savings account, even if they're not using it. It makes no sense. But we did have a hypothetical, and these are actual numbers. You had $10,000. Let's say, for example, if you invested $10,000, excuse me, $10,000 in Apple stock in 2011. Right now we're in 2021. What would that put you at? That would have put you at $122,000. So bank, $10,000. In 10 years, 10,000, maybe $1 more,
$10,000
$1
like
interest.
Probably $100 if you're lucky. In 10
Maybe
years.
$100 interest in 10 years, so a decade.
Yeah.
And then you have $10,000 invested in Apple, and most people have iPhones, MacBooks, all that good jazz. So it's something that you physically know. $10,000 over a decade, now you're at a 6-figure account.
That's
mind
crazy.
blown.
That's the power of investing, guys. And one thing you'll say is, okay, well, what should I invest in? Honestly, when it comes down to it, invest in things that you believe in. Invest in things that you use. We use Apple products, so we invest in Apple. I wear a lot of Nike, so I invest in Nike. I'm actively, investing in companies that I believe in, that I've done research on, that I'm participating in purchasing their goods. Because at the end of the day, that's how I know that I'm going to be able to love what I'm investing in.
100%.
Yeah.
And if you're like, oh my God, well, I don't know what to invest in. I don't want to invest in Apple and all that good jazz. But do you order packages off of Amazon?
Yeah, Amazon.
You could invest in Amazon. I can't even imagine what, 10 years ago, if you would have purchased $10,000 worth of shares, what it would be over the course of 10 years.
That's
Do you
crazy.
brush your teeth? Procter and Gamble.
Yeah.
I want to say we did a hypothetical on that, and even 10 years, you tripled your money. It was almost $27,000.
Yeah.
So definitely beating anything any bank could offer you.
That's so true, guys. So ultimately, at the end of the day, guys, take these tips and start making your money work for you. Don't just tuck money away to save it. Invest it. Also save for a rainy day, but put money aside that's going to be put to work, guys.
100%.
Trust me. Yourself right now will thank you 10 years from now.
Later down the line
that you decided to do it.
Before we leave, you guys, and of course, you guys, make sure you subscribe to our channel, give this video a thumbs up, and everybody that's been rocking with us so far, we just love you so much. And before we leave, you guys, we just wanted to say thank you so much for tuning in. One more tip: think about it like this. The reason why saving is dead is because when your money is unemployed, you have to work harder.
That's deep.
But the more you put your money to work, the less you have to work. So just think about that. If you have sitting money, cash, gallivanting about, and it's not doing anything, make sure you put that money to work. Invest your money. Look for other ways to put your money in a position where it's working for you, so that way you can work less and do the things that you love.
Guys, I hope you guys have been enjoying this video, that you're going to practically use some of these tips to actually make your money work for you. And until next time,
we are the Answers Uncut.